What's good, everybody? My name is Gentleman Jugg.
And I'm Son.
And welcome back to another Jugg and Son doing WWE. How you doing today, boy?
I'm good.
Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, do all the things all the other YouTubers tell you to do. Son, I need you to tell me or take me to Raw.
So we start off with the champion, Seth Rollins.
Seth freaking Rollins.
So he's here, and okay. So he's here, and I guess, he wants to hear what Cody's answer is. So he's like, let's get Cody Rhodes out here. And Cody came out, and because of what's been happening over the weekend with everyone being mad about The Rock and we want Cody, he got like the loudest whoa, and they gave him all the fireworks and stuff.
Yeah, Rocky sucks, things like that.
They started saying Rocky sucks, and Seth's like, I didn't expect to hear that one today.
I mean, I remember back in the early Attitude Era where people were saying, die, Rocky, die.
I don't know if they're going to say that now. But
I don't know if they would say that now, but, that would be something, that would be a cool throwback.
Yeah, then Cody's like, so what do you want to talk about, Seth? And then Seth's like, all right, we got to hear your decision. So right he's about to say who he's going to choose. That's when Drew McIntyre comes out.
Drew McIntyre is becoming more of my favorite wrestler right now.
He comes out, and I feel like he was just trolling everybody.
He was wearing a...
He's got the CM Punk shirt where like it says CM Punk's WrestleMania Dreams on like a grave, and then he's like next to it smiling.
The old Flash meme, which is great. This is exactly, to me, what Drew McIntyre should be doing.
Like, Drew McIntyre I feel like he's getting better every week.
I love it. I love it.
Like, this character was
because he is right. And I'm going to say that until this run is over with him, but Drew McIntyre is right.
About, like, everything so far.
Yeah. And if nobody was listening to me as I was telling them, hey, this wrong happened to me, and it's been happening to other people, but everybody seems to sit there and think that I should be the one moving on. Well, I can't move on because I need to deal with the injustice that happened to me. And if you're not going to listen, then you're the next one in my way.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
It's great. And, I mean, he got rid of CM Punk. He's like, I got rid of the cancer, guys.
Yeah, but, sometimes the cancer comes back, right? I mean, we already said how we feel about CM Punk, and, to me, so far, he hasn't really disappointed because he's been a no-show, then got injured, and now back to being a no-show. So, hey.
Yeah, so I guess, Drew's like, besides, Cody, you should actually go finish the story or you're letting your dad down.
There you are.
And then he told Seth that, like, why are you listening to Roman when you've been on the show more than he has?
That's correct.
I'm just like, Drew's just right.
I'm sorry. I'm not even sorry, but Drew McIntyre is correct.
He's like, you don't need to listen to that guy. You don't need to move out of the way for The Rock. He's like, you won the Rumble. What are you doing?
I know. These are the rules. Okay?
He's like, you don't just give up a Rumble spot.
You get to go to the show that you want to go to. Quit being stupid, Cody.
That's what Drew basically said. And then, Drew just, he hits Seth. And then, Cody scares him off, I guess.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, who is right?
Drew.
Okay. Okay, so, hey, keep being right, Drew. You're doing great things.
And then, I guess Becky Lynch is going to the Chamber because she beat Shayna. I remember when Shayna was at the Chamber and she couldn't be stopped, but now she just can't even win a match on Raw.
She can't seem to buy a victory at all.
It's like she can't even win the women's tag titles anymore.
Nothing.
Like, okay. And then we had Rhea Ripley and get attacked by Nia Jax again, and that's gonna be a match of the Chamber. And I'm like, well, Rhea Ripley's gonna make it to WrestleMania with that belt, so.
I'm sure she is. I don't think anybody's losing their belts until WrestleMania.
What if WrestleMania everyone still retains?
I don't know how I'd feel about that. I wouldn't be happy, I can tell you that, but I don't know how I'd feel about it.
And then Gunther is out here, and he's here to celebrate 600 days as the IC champion. And he's like, "Who's next, huh?
I mean,
Tell me
Triple
who."
H loves those long title reigns. I mean, remember, Asuka was women's championship and did not. Women's champion in NXT and did not lose it until she relinquished it. She didn't lose it.
She's still undefeated in NXT.
Yeah. It's not going to go away. She's not going to go to NXT and then get defeated. So
You can say I'm undefeated in one of these brands.
yeah.
But yeah, so Gunther's like, "Tell me who's next, who wants it," and then that's when Jey Uso comes out, and
I think Jey Uso should go for a mid-card title. I don't know if he should beat Gunther to do it. I really feel like he should beat Logan Paul to do it, but
I feel like Gunther's still gonna win because there's no way he's losing his IC champion before WrestleMania. Like none of these guys are losing before Mania.
I don't think so either. I think you're absolutely right. None of these people are losing until at least WrestleMania.
And then we had Cody Rhodes fight Shinsuke. A match we haven't seen before, but it's different this time because it's the bull rope match.
Yeah, I feel like I saw this actually just last year with Karrion Kross and Drew McIntyre.
But the thing with this one is that Shinsuke spit on him with a bull rope, and it was close because I was like, is Cody gonna lose?
No, he's not losing. This dude just won the Royal Rumble. He's not losing anything. Shinsuke needs to be out of these matches and go fight somebody and win.
Shinsuke needs to fight somebody he can beat,
and win.
I mean, at this point, I feel like Shinsuke can't even beat R-Truth.
I like the character turn that Shinsuke has, but it means nothing if he's not a dominant heel, which he is not.
He feels like I feel like he can't win anything right now.
Yeah, he hasn't won anything since he turned, so he's just attacked people and then
he spits on them.
Yeah, spits on him and does this cool little video trick, and I'm like, it's getting old. Can you win?
And then after Cody beats him, that's when Cody gets attacked by Drew. And then Drew beats up Cody, and then I guess him and Shinsuke work together to beat up Cody, and then Sammy comes out and saves Cody. And that's Raw, really. That's kind of it.
Yeah. Well, something happened on Thursday, this Thursday at the Death Star, which would be Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas.
The WrestleMania press conference.
Yeah, and I'm a fan of this. Take me through it, son.
I mean, I guess it's really the main segment that they just had Bianca here, then they had Becky and Rhea hype up a match, but I'm like, you guys are kind of spoiling who she's going to win the Elimination Chamber.
You pretty much are, I mean, I did like the line that Becky said to Rhea, though, that you're not going to be a top anymore, you're going to be a bottom. And that was great. I like that. But, yeah. Let's get into the meat and potatoes.
So Seth's here with his belt, and he's like, "All right, Cody, come on out." And then Roman comes out and and just kind of looks at him. I mean, I like how Seth said, "Hey guys, he finally showed up to work," and then Roman's like, "You showed up to work in your wife's shoes."
Yeah, Roman, that didn't work. Not for me, anyways.
I was like,
I think Seth got you on that one.
I don't know. I think Seth did better. And then I guess they want to see Cody. Everyone wants to see Cody, and then Roman's like, "No, I'm the champion. I choose who main events WrestleMania, and I choose The Rock." So
yeah, but that's wrong.
It's wrong, but The Rock comes out and he gets booed.
Yeah, he gets booed, and I guess people are scared of him now. I mean, I'm not scared of Dwayne, but some people are saying on social media that he's menacing all of a sudden. I'm like, okay, because he had a mean face, he is an actor, but whatever.
And then I guess him and The Rock are talking about how they're going to have their match, and it's going to be the biggest match in WrestleMania history, and then they pull up like a PowerPoint presentation with a family tree.
Yeah, to show all of us crying Cody fans, or Cody Crybaby fans.
He even said Cody Crybaby's here too.
Yeah, he said it a couple times, and he wanted to show all of us how much we suck and how much better than us him and his family are, which is a very heel thing to do.
Yeah, and then Cody comes out, but not with music. He's just like, "This is stupid."
Yeah, that is absolute bullshit.
He's like, I choose who main events WrestleMania because I won the Rumble.
I won the Rumble. I'm like, yeah, you did win the Rumble, dude, so you get to pick who you want to go to.
So what was last week about? Because then here he's like, yeah, I choose Roman Reigns. I'm like, yeah, what were you doing last week?
Yeah, what were you doing? Did you just let The Rock come in and hug you? I know what happened. I know. I hear things.
It's like, Drew was right about you.
Okay? I mean, everybody was right about The Rock, who came out, as a character. I'm not talking about Dwayne, because I don't think that Dwayne had any say in this.
I feel like the canon version I'm going to go with for this is that Cody gave up his spot to let The Rock fight Roman, and then he went to Raw, and then Drew's like, you're stupid for doing that. He's like, you're right, Drew. I'm going to change my mind now.
And then he went and did it.
That's what I'm going to go with.
As of now, that is the match. Because after all this happened, The Rock slapped Cody Rhodes in the face, and I almost said the mouth and face at the same time.
The mouth, the mace.
Yeah, but that's what happened. He slapped the taste out of his mouth, and
then we got like security and stuff, and like, oh, I'll separate them, and everyone's screaming at each other.
I mean, it's like, okay, so now Cody can finish this story, and they can stop saying that. You know what they're gonna say? They're probably say, he finished the story.
See, now the best thing is that we get to WrestleMania, and then Roman is like, I guess Cody's about to beat the Roman with his third crossroads. Then suddenly The Rock comes out and hits him with the rock bottom, and then drags Roman on top of him. 1, 2, 3.
That wouldn't even shock me. That wouldn't even shock me. I'd be like, you know what? This might as well happen.
And then Roman's like, he's like, you'll never finish that story now.
I know, it's over for you. Maybe you can go off and turn onto freaking Drew McIntyre and complain that somebody's always getting involved in your matches. Maybe then you'll stop sitting there whining and bitching and moaning and complaining about how nobody listens to you. Cody, you have to win this match no matter what happens. Otherwise, you need to shut the hell up.
I mean, I feel like if Cody doesn't win this match, like, this whole year of storytelling he's been doing is going to be like nothing.
Yeah, I've had it. But, it better get finished now.
Unless Roman just wins.
Yeah. Of course, The Rock is arguing with Triple H much later, but, that was a cool little segment, and so now I feel that we officially have heel Rock.
See, my thing about this that I noticed is that Roman, like, when The Rock's talking to, like, Triple H, Roman's, like, just staying in the back like one of the Usos. I'm like, you're the head of the table.
Like Jimmy Uso.
Yeah, it's like Jimmy back there, and he's like, then, like, he looks at Triple H, and he's like, yeah, you better listen to him. You're lucky he's here.
Yeah, I mean, The Rock, who actually is a high chief, if you look at the family tree picture, maybe I'll put it in the video, he actually is above a tribal chief, apparently, so he would be the head of the table. Not to mention that little business of him also, having a stake in the TKO and being a board member, the little things.
I mean, I just feel like, Roman, you've been champion for, like, way longer than The Rock has ever been, but I guess Roman's like, that's big cousin right there.
That's big bro. That's big bro over there.
And then Paul's just looking at Roman, he's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, you are the tribal chief. Yeah, but he's high chief. Given to him by other of the family. I don't know.
And Paul's like, I don't represent him.
Yeah, well, I mean, you represented Brock Lesnar when Brock Lesnar beat him, but, that's semantics. Take me to SmackDown.
So we start off with Paul Levesque.
Yeah, Paul Levesque. What is going on here? The man was Triple H. This is Hunter Hearst Helmsley. It is not Paul Triple H Levesque. That does not make any sense. Hunter. You can call him Hunter. We called him Hunter for decades. I mean, literal decades.
Sean still calls him Hunter.
Yeah. Call this man Hunter. Quit calling him Paul.
I guess you gotta call him Paul to make it more real. I don't know.
No, stop. No. This son of a bitch is named Hunter, okay? You're Hunter until you're not Hunter anymore. I don't care if they put Paul on the screen and say, call him Triple H, but what does Triple H mean?
Just call him Hunter.
All right? Quit making this hard.
Like, it's Paul, guys. He's got like 3 different names.
I don't care.
So he's here with Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis, or I guess sometimes they call him Nicholas for some reason, but okay. But he's here, and then Triple H is like, yeah, what happened to the WrestleMania show? That can't happen again. He's like, I just want to let you guys know that, whoever's like, I'm the one who's in charge here. So,
yeah, not you, Rock. It doesn't matter what you think. And so he made it official. It is Cody versus Roman at WrestleMania. Look, we know what the correction is. Nobody here who watches this or certainly listens to us is stupid. We know.
This is a correction.
This is a correction.
It's like Triple H had to come out here and be like, look, I fixed it, guys.
Yeah, it's fixed. This is what it is. In the next 2 months, you will see Cody Rhodes fight Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship at Philadelphia.
But he said, but I didn't promise you Cody was going to win.
Yeah, I'm not promising that. We
got to be in that Hogan streak.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know if Roman's going to beat that Hogan streak, but we'll see.
And then
it is this year, this September, anyways.
Yeah, and then he says with the general managers, they talk about the Elimination Chamber qualifying matches because the winner will fight Seth.
But wait a minute, I thought they were already having Elimination Chamber qualifying matches because that happened on Raw.
Yeah, well, they got to do it here with Raw Superstars on SmackDown because Roman, The Rock, and Cody the main event of WrestleMania could not be here today.
So could we not figure it out at the time when they did it on Raw?
I guess not. I guess we didn't know then. That now they got to talk about it here and tell you, like, just so you know, this is happening.
Yeah, we know this happened on Raw, so don't make it stupid for us, okay?
Hey, but we saw Drew on SmackDown.
And what happened with Drew?
Well, I mean, he beat AJ Styles.
Yeah, so AJ Styles doesn't qualify.
So we get to see Drew in the chamber. I mean, I'm rooting for Drew to win because he's just been right this whole time.
Yeah.
So I'm rooting for Drew. And then, let's see, we had Bianca versus Michin, and Bianca qualified.
Good for her. Nobody's caring about Michin anyways.
Yeah. And then, I guess Bayley fought off Damage Control with Dakota Kai, so I guess Dakota's on her side, unless she's going to betray her at, like, the last second.
Yeah, great long con, but whatever.
And then Randy Orton was here, and he qualifies for the Chamber too by beating Sami Zayn, and then him and Drew just have a stare down. But now it's the opposite because Drew's a heel and Randy's the face.
Yeah, 2 years ago, Randy was the heel and Drew was the face.
And then we got to a point where they were both faces.
Yeah. So, and now it's opposite.
So I guess that's cool. I mean, I don't know. I feel like nothing really happened on SmackDown because they kind of did everything they wanted to do at the press conference.
They did tease it. Next week we'll have Roman Reigns and The Rock.
As Paul said to Triple H, I'm bringing Roman and The Rock. And Paul's like, oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Triple H is like, okay.
Paul, huh? You look. All this is good. All this is perfectly fine. I like it. SmackDown didn't really come off with a bang, but look, they got stuff going on, and we'll have to see where it goes. We've been crapping on this whole entire thing for like at least a year or so.
I'm just gonna say, Drew. Shout out to Drew. He carried Raw and SmackDown.
Shout out to Drew McIntyre. Boom. But other than that, hey, look. That's all I got for SmackDown. So like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, do all the things all the other YouTubers tell you to do. Check us out on Twitter, the X. I say it every time. Check us out on Instagram, Gentleman Jugg, across the board. Check us out on TikTok, gentleman.jugg. And the next one will be available
when it's ready.